This is talking about choosing finishes or colors to go on the exterior of your house. So how do I avoid a 50-year mistake? So I was thinking maybe to get kicked off, we could talk about a couple of real-world instances that we have experienced, and then we'll go from there. So when Josh wrote in, there was an email thread going back and forth. You shared what he had submitted to our info@askproexteriors.com and put "you ask" in the subject. A customer of ours chose two colors and signed the contract based on the selection. However, once it was up on the wall, she hated it. That is the extent I know of this project in this situation. Could you share with me and the listeners what this project was, what the scope of it was, kind of the background behind it?
Yeah, so this was a reside project. The customer had signed for tearing off all of the old 1980s vinyl, putting all new house wrap, new window wrap, all new sheething. And then we were doing a difference of, 3 walls, the 2 sides and the rear were just going to be standard kind of lap siding, and then the front was going to be board and batten. So there were 2 different colors chosen. All the lap siding was one color, and then the board and batten was another color. Everything was pretty well laid out, very specific in the contract that we signed with the customer. And then there was some confusion when the actual product got installed up on the walls. The homeowner was like, "That's not what I asked for." Does it happen often? No, maybe once a year we deal with something like this, but sometimes it's a breakdown in communication between spouses. It could be the husband said they wanted this and the wife wanted this, and then whoever actually is signing the contract maybe signed off on something that the other one wasn't party to. Sometimes it's a matter of looking at the color chips. Sometimes the samples that we provide aren't huge and the colors can look different inside depending on your inside lighting and outside. But this particular one, the question was brought up that, hey, I don't think this is what I asked for. So we went back and simply checked the contract documents, which, it was very well written and signed off on. So in the end, she was very happy with the final product. Now, this was a situation where the 3 walls that had the lap siding on it were pretty much done. And we had just kind of installed just a little bit of the board and batten on the front when she noticed the color difference. When the project was all said and done, it came out beautifully. The customer's happy. Gave us a 5-star review. So yeah, she was happy in the end. I think there was just kind of a breakdown, a miscommunication, which it happens.